This would be a big win for I if somehow she could beat Holmes. Yo, hello guys and welcome. My name is MetroJohnny and welcome to UFC 3 Universe Mode. And today we've got something very special for you. First, before we hop into anything, let me just give you a background on what we are doing. This is UFC 3. This is Universe Mode. And the UFC has a new owner, which is me. And I have wiped everybody's stats, records. And so if you know, you're at 0-0. I know a lot of people might think that's stupid, or like a lot of the fighters are upset, but I'm not going to take the success away from anybody who's been successful. So our champions are still our champions. So in the flyweight, you got Henry as your champion, TJ Dillashaw is still your champion, Tyron Woodley is still your champion, Khabib is still your champion, Max Holloway is still your champion, Daniel Cormier is still your two-time champion in the heavyweight and the light heavyweight. So all of those guys are still there. They still have their titles. And all the runner-ups, the next guys who deserve a shot, are still those guys who deserve a shot. The only thing I'm saying is for this series, everybody is at 0-0 because we want to know, who's doing well, who's winning, and yada yada. We don't want to get it mixed up with their old records. So I'm going to be keeping their records on a stat sheet here. And another thing, as we move along in the series and time goes by, new fighters will be introduced and old ones will retire, which gives you guys a chance to actually be in the game. So if you want to be a fighter, all you got to do is go down in that comment section, put a name, a weight, and a height, and I will put you in the game, and we can watch you fight and see how you would be, if you were in the UFC, right? So I think that'd be pretty cool. So every event is going to have 4 fights, 3 main cards, and then 1 main event. And this is the first ever UFC. It is UFC 232 here at the Honda Center in California, Anaheim, California, USA. And our first fight of the night is going to be 2 vets, Forrest Griffin versus Dan Henderson. They want to make a statement that, though age comes, they are still here ready to fight, and they want a championship. They want to touch it. The next fight will be then Jim Miller versus Nick Lintz. Then later, we go all the way down to the bantamweight, women's bantamweight, and we watch Holly Holmes versus Jessie I. And then for our main fight of the night, it is a title fight. And every main event is going to have a title fight up until everybody has defended their title at least once, because this is a new owner. I'm a new owner, and I want to make sure that each of our champions deserve to be those champions. So everybody's going to have to defend their title at some point in the future. And the first guy is Max Holloway, featherweight champion. He will be going against Brian Ortega, the guy who was next up. The next runner-up to fight him does get his shot. Max Holloway will have to defend that tonight. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you are ready, because we're going to hop into the first ever match. By the way, guys, as you can see right here, I can select my sides. I am not going to be playing. This is CPU versus CPU for all of your fights, and we're just going to sit back and watch. So grab your popcorn, grab your soda, grab your candies. It's time to get UFC 232 underway. Let's go.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go. They will touch gloves, so here we go. Oh my goodness. Forrest Griffin's already wobbly. And he's already on the ground. What's happening? Forrest Griffin gets back to his feet. Wow, he's got the size, but did not expect this kind of a start. He needs to just control this fight. Yeah, slow this fight down. If you're Griffin, you need to slow this fight down. This is what he's going to try to do here. And a big shot to the knee there. Back and forth, these two are heavy hitters right here. Griffin has slowed this match down. Henderson's off to a fast start. Griffin, nice little leg kick there. Connected back and forth, and he's wobbling. Griffin needs to take advantage of this here. Back and forth these two go. What a fight. Here we go. Some good jabs there.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Here we go. What are they going to do?
How about that shin?
So both of these fighters filling each other out now. And Griffin is wobbling once again here. He's going to back up and recover here. And Griffin, man, he's not looking too good in his debut here. Who will get their first ever win in the new series? A nice leg kick there by Griffin. And oh. Here we go, 1 minute and some change left here in round one. Nice little jab there by Griffin. And a nice leg kick. Here we go, filling each other out now. And they both connect at the same time. They're both wobbly. And Hernandez recovers faster though and knocks Griffin down once again. I'm gonna have to give this match, this round, to Henderson if it lasts that long. And it might not even last that long. Griffin's down. What a first. Can he escape? Griffin escapes the round. And he barely does. Let's pause this here. Let's take a look at round number one. Griffin gets stunned 5 times and wobbly 5 times, and Henderson gets stunned and wobbly 3 times. Knockdowns though, Henderson gets 3 to Griffin's 0. Significant strikes 22 to 18, and total strikes 47 to 31. You got to give it to Dan without a doubt. It wasn't even really close. The only thing, I would say Griffin did was when they were on the ground, he controlled a little better. But, I mean, besides that, man, this was kind of a dominating round. Let's go into round number 2. Can Griffin pull anything together and make this more competitive? They do touch gloves, so good respect from both sides. And there's a big hit right there. Griffin's already wobbly. I don't know how much longer he can last. And it's going to be over. It's over. Just like that. Dan Henderson gets our first ever win here in history of the series.
Result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. Let's look at that again. Here we see it again.
Right here. Here's the connecting shot. Bam! That just does it. Right on the nose, right on the button. knocks him out cold there.
A huge knockout for him here. We now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 21 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout,
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
So there it is. Our first ever fight is done. It's Henderson getting the first ever he's the first ever person to get in the win column in the UFC universe here, and it was a KO TKO over Griffin, Forrest Griffin. He used to be very successful, maybe not so much now, and we're going to hop into our second match, Miller versus Lintz. This should be a good one.
Between Jim Miller and Nick Lentz.
Ready to fight?
So here we go.
And we are live and underway here at the
They will touch gloves, and we're gonna see here. So Miller is in your blue trunks and Lintz is in your black trunks. Both trying to get their debut win here today, and oh, Miller connects with a big shot right there. Two jabs there, nice jabs by Lintz. And these two just kind of filling each other out here. You know, who's gonna make the first move? Lintz with another jab, and good defense there on the takedown. And a big shot though as he goes for the ground, and that could do it. Lintz is in trouble. He went to go for that takedown and paid the price. You can tell Lintz is kind of panicking here. He is definitely, he's got to stay calm. Big shots there to the head. And it's reversed here, so Lintz doing what he needs to do here. An elbow to the face! And Lintz all of a sudden in the good position. And he's going for a choke here. Could he get it? Lintz is in a bad spot. And this is not good. That's it. He's tapping. He's out cold. He is out cold. Lintz is done.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if I'm most impressed with the setup or ultimately the technique to finish off the choke there, but
and so Miller gets a win, and he puts Lintz straight to sleep. Like straight to sleep. Didn't even tap out.
Doesn't even get a chance to tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
And look at this. You gotta give it to Miller though. Miller didn't even have to have the ref there to pull him off. He knew that he went to sleep and he let go as soon as he felt it. That's good respect there. That's respectable.
Major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. For the winner, by
Lintz
submission,
doesn't even really know what happened. Gets put to sleep in round 1.
And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers, and they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of here. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight.
So there it is. JT Miller will join the win column with Henderson. Getting his first ever win. He is 1-0. And now we will watch the Holly Holmes versus I. This will be a good one. Out with those nice kicks. But she's also pretty good on the ground as well. So I think Holmes is definitely the favorite here. But maybe I can make a statement. If she can beat Holmes, that'll make a big statement here. And her name will be remembered, I think.
Well, you know about the hands and the kicks for the Jackson Ring MMA product, former UFC champion Holly Holm. Figures to have a decided striking advantage tonight. And going to the kicking.
And there's another kick there. Yeah, you gotta. She's got the length as well. So Holmes, you just do not let her connect with those legs.
Holm gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Trying to hammer that.
And I's in control here. Holmes.
This is a bit of a chess battle here. That's a powerful.
Here we go. Holmes kind of on the defense right now.
Trying to establish that jab. Oh, that head kick right.
They have started this fight off with a brawl.
Jessica I gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe
Here we
that
go.
one gets her attention.
Some more kicks there coming from Holmes. Good ones too. And Holmes is rocked. Holmes is rocked. This would be a big win for I if somehow she could beat Holmes.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Nice leg kick there. Another nice leg kick by Holmes. And a big kick connects on the head. And now Holmes trying to take advantage here.
Feints with the punch.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
And a leg kick from I. So showing that she has the kicks as well. And Holmes, another one connects. Holmes is just struggling to even read those. This is not looking good for Holly Holmes right now. She's been backed up against this fence almost the whole match. Very nice little jab there. As they fill each other out here. What's going to happen here? Nice little hit there. It did connect on I. One way or another, I has made a statement here in this first round. Being able to compete with Holly Holmes and another big hit there.
Just misses there with the left.
And Holmes connects right there with a nice leg kick. And they're going back and forth, and so here we go now.
Back and forth we go here.
What is going to happen here? In the clinch.
Now she's got the upper.
In the clinch here.
Holly Holmes' punch to the body is blocked.
And a nice knee to the inside stomach there. And right to the face. A knee to the face. Holly Holmes is in trouble. She needs to escape this round. And it looks like that's what she will do. And we got to stop this one. We got to check round 1 stats. I think it went to Jessica I without a doubt. She stunned Holly Holmes 4 times. Almost ended the fight 4 times. Significant strikes, 21 landed versus Holly Holmes 12. And total strikes 32 to 28. So the strikes altogether is a lot closer. And that will give you points. But it's still I leading 32 to 28 on that. And so I don't know. I did not expect a match like this. I thought it'd be Holmes kind of dominating, but I here to make a statement. Let's go to round 2, guys.
Oh, saved by the bell. Huge shot stunner just before the end of the round. And now
And a big connected shot there on Holmes. She's wobbling for the 5th time in this fight.
and just misses with that big right hand. Oh, straight right. Oh, good combination.
Trying to connect here. Holmes just trying to do whatever she can to get off this fence.
Oh, huge block.
And a nice kick there, but it's blocked.
She continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head
42 strikes from I and 32 from Holmes, and a nice kick there. We do know Holmes, though, can end it with one kick, so you just got to be careful here. Don't get too confident if you're I.
Good defense there.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Here we go, that kick missing. Superman punch. And Holmes, oh my goodness! A leg kick from I. And Holmes is in trouble right now. I trying to get in full guard.
Now she's in full guard.
There we go. Holmes gets back on her feet here. We have a good fight here today. And a nice leg kick connected there. That's what Holmes needed. And oh, that could be it. A beautiful leg kick landed by Holmes. That's exactly what she needed. I think she stuns I for the first time in this fight.
Try some serious power in that kick, but misses.
Here we go. We got a good fight here.
What a jab. It's the speed.
And 1 minute and some change left here in round 2. Feints with the kick there. Holmes with another leg kick there. That left leg on Eyes is looking to be pretty damaged. And a nice connected punch there by Holmes. And a nice connected hit by I, though. Back and forth this fight goes. And a missed Superman punch, and now to the clinch. And a knee to the face there. Holmes could be in trouble there. She's wobbly. She is wobbly. Those knees connecting perfectly. And she might be saved by the bell once again. Holmes. Saved by the bell one more time. But I do think she was a little better in round 2. Let's go ahead and check these stats. She is able to stun I once, but I stuns Holmes 2 more times in that round, and she gets a knockdown. Significant strikes though. Holly Holmes landed 19 to I's 16, and as far as total strikes though, I still leads in that in round 2 as well, 38 to 31, and pretty close. But round 3, if this goes into a decision, I is going to have the upper hand. I don't see how Holly Holmes can win by decision. She needs to knock out Jessica I if she wants to win this. So let's see. Will this fight go the distance, or will Holly Holmes get knocked out right here? Spinning kick by Holly Holmes, trying to stay alive. And she gets hit once again, hops right back up though. And again, I don't know how much longer she can do it. It's over. She's done. Oh my goodness, somebody pulled her off. What a brutal hit. And what a statement by beating Holly Holmes. What a nasty punch. Oh my goodness. Jessica I, the running punch, just knocks Holly Holmes straight out. Look at this. Nasty running punch. Oh my goodness. And then the head gets tilted on the fence there, and then she goes in, gets a couple more hits in. That's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 37 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jessica
Jessica I. This was a big fight. She said, before the fight, that this was one of the biggest fights of her career, to be able to take on a character like Holly Holmes, who's been so successful. This meant a lot to her, and she wins.
She is going to get a high-profile opponent next, and she is going to enjoy this evening tonight celebrating with her coaches and teammates.
Yeah, Jessica Ai beating Holly Holmes there is probably going to give her a title shot on Amanda Nunes. That Holly Holmes was the next contender for a title shot, but I don't know. I think it is actually going to be Jessica Ai there. I mean, that she went the distance and just devastates everybody. What a surprise. But here we go, guys. One more fight.
Between Max Holloway and Brian Ortega.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go.
And here we go.
Championship on the line.
The championship title is on the line now. The champion is in the white trunks. Holloway defending his title against Ortega. A guy who, you know, he just straight up deserves this title fight. Before the wipe, he was 14-0. He's undefeated technically. His record is 0-0, of course, now that all records have been wiped. But, you know, he wants to take this title. He said, you know, Holloway is talented, but not as talented as me. You know, I'm going to be the champion here tonight. And that's all there is about it. That's what Ortega said at the beginning of this fight, and we'll see if he can back it up, though. And Ortega's wobbly. Holloway. There you go. He recovers. Oh, and a spinning kick connects. And he's running here. Holloway. Ortega is backed up here. The champ gets taken down though. Ortega, that's a good move by Ortega. That's exactly what he needed. Get Holloway on the ground. And he's going for the submission here. Ortega. He could get it. And he just gets out. Oh my God, I thought that was it. I thought Ortega was going to be the new champion.
Very nice sweep, lines up at his opponent's guard. Excellent punch.
And here we go. Oh no, Holloway is in trouble right now.
In half guard position.
In the half guard. This is not looking good for Holloway right now.
Good defense here on the ground. Trapped. Reversal here.
Holloway needs to get off this ground, if you ask me. Get standing back up, and oh, a nice elbow landed there.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
And here we go. He's going for, oh no, he's going for the choke. He could put Holloway to sleep right here. This is not good. Could put him to sleep. Holloway, this is not looking good for Holloway. And he taps. We have a new champion. Ortega.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier.
I can't believe it. Holloway, he needed to get off the ground, but doesn't get off the ground. And that's just, wow.
Let's see it again here. Deep
Brian Ortega
full guard for the tap.
gets the belt.
And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
Well, hard not to feel good for the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Not only getting the job done here tonight, but getting the finish as well. A huge submission and one of the bigger performances of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling.
So Holloway loses his title.
35 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And new undisputed
becoming the UFC featherweight champion tonight, and by way of submission, I might add. Incredible result here tonight. And now he celebrates with his coaches and sparring partners. An unbelievable turn of events as we have a new UFC featherweight champion of the world.
So there it is, guys. What a event. The first ever event held. I hope you guys did enjoy. We got to see, you know, some ground and pound. We got to see some submissions. We got to see it all. And I definitely think the best fight of the night was Holmes versus I, without a doubt. It went the longest, and the main event was a little, you know, surprising. Holloway gets just straight up tapped out in the first round, early in the first minute. A surprise there, but Ortega is our new champion, and you know, for the featherweight, and I'm pretty surprised. Who gets the next shot? I don't know. He kind of dominated though. Holloway, not much to say after the fight. He just, you know, he needs to recover. But that is it, guys. If you enjoyed this universe mode and you want to see more, let me know and I will do more. I'm not sure how long I want to do it, but I enjoyed this. And you know, you guys just let me know your feedback. And yeah.